Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 48's World, where we do recaps and reviews on soap operas, shopping hauls, reality shows, social issues, and everything that I pretty much want to talk about. Alright, well, let's get on into this soap opera called The Bold and the Beautiful that aired Eastern Standard Time, 1:30 p.m. For Wednesday, May 25th, 2016 at 1:30. Alrighty, we go into a summary. We have Katie. Katie attempts to soothe Brooke's fears and concerns about her recent problems with alcohol. After much deliberation with his father, brother, attorney, and captor, meaning Quinn, Liam seals Quinn's fate. Okay, as usually, we are always recapping from the last episode. So basically, the last episode that aired yesterday, that was the most prominent one, is Lieutenant Baker getting tired of their shenanigans and antics in his interrogation room. He said, "Look at here." And he's pretty much forcing Liam to make a decision on whether he's going to prosecute Quinn or where he's going to take this drama outside of his police department. Definitely the interrogation room, because they done had a day and a half fooling with this situation. And most of the time, something would have been settled if not that same day she got brought in, to the point of them pressing charges against her. So, we go from there. We start the new episode that aired today on the 25th. We go to Wyatt and Bill. Bill is telling Wyatt Quinn deserves jail time. He tells Wyatt his mom is crazy and a danger. She's dangerous to everyone. Don't forget that. We go to Katie and Will. Both of them are playing in the kitchen together. Katie is back to her old self, looking pretty, vibrant, and motherish all through and through. Katie is spending time with little Will when Brooks walks into the kitchen area and Katie looks disturbed, but then she lets her guard down, asks her to sit down, and starts pleading her case of worrying about her sister. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out where Brooke just come into people's houses on the drop of a dime, but hey, it is what it is. We go to Bill and Wyatt. Both men are still fussing about Bill insinuating that Quinn must be dealt with quickly, harshly, and in prison. Pretty much in the story. And Bill goes on to tell why, I know you're trying to protect your mother, but Liam has to press charges because she held him, without getting him medical help, with this, that, and the other. I mean, Bill is just going off emotions. He's not really thinking about the situation that, in actuality, his little baby boy might be in love with her. Anyway, we go from there. We go to Quinn and Liam. Both are fussing about she will and will not. They're fussing about what she will do and what she won't do. Anything towards him again. And he gets angry all over. And finally, he tells Lieutenant Baker he wants to press charges against Quinn. We go to a commercial. We come back. We have Katie and Brooke. Brooke is noticing something different about Katie. A calmness, she stresses. A stronger sense of being. Katie is saying Bill has too much on his plate with his two boys, and with Crazy Quinn going around the world, interrupting their lives. She just don't have time to be going in and out her emotional roller coaster moves. So she just has to really think about what's best for her and her children. And she starts to look at the perspective of what happened, or what she felt happened a couple of nights prior to this episode, about Brooke being in their bedroom and coming up with this ridiculous story. She could see it, and it does happen because Brooke does do that. She, thinks she can come into people's houses and, they do it to her. So she was trying to make amends. Was it a bad decision she made? Yeah, she didn't think quickly through. But I'm still like, Katie, keep up your defenses to a certain degree, because Brooke always crossed the line. Okay, so maybe they'll bring her another love interest in, or maybe Ridge, after his walls and life comes tumbling down with Caroline, maybe he'll go back to her. I'm hoping so, because I'm tired of seeing this particular storyline develops between two sisters fighting over men that happen to be in their family. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we do that scene. We go back to Bill and Wyatt. Bill is still struggling with getting into Wyatt's head, his brain, about Quinn and her antics. Wyatt asks his dad, is Liam going to press charges? He said, yeah, I told him he needed to press charges. And pretty much Wyatt said, okay, I gotta go. My mama needs me. So we go back to Lieutenant Baker and Quinn. Lieutenant Baker is reading Quinn the Miranda Act, telling her all her rights, what's being done against her, and this, that, and the other. Then we go to Attorney De La Rosa and Liam and Justin. He's telling Liam he's making a big mistake. It's all going to come back in his face. He's going to create so much public scandal around this particular issue. It's going to, the reach of the story is going to reach the masses. And it's not going to put your son in a good light. But I'm just letting you know a preview of what I'm going to do about the situation. So Justin takes Liam outside, and they start talking about, the whole situation. And he's kind of leaning to it. He ain't got time to be fussing with De La Rosa, because he know he gonna wipe his ass with him. So I can see Justin backing out gracefully, because he don't want to have to, get up a somewhat okay defense when he knows he's out his league when it comes to that man, because that man can fight dirty. He can fight any way which he won't. He can fight, just being a lawyer that just go for what's right and all of that, or he can go for the juggler, and either or, they're not good, because I've seen him in action. Hell, I had to go against him, and I didn't win. No, that's just telling me. That's just me telling y'all that. So then we go to Lieutenant Baker and Quinn. Lieutenant Baker tries to leave the room with Quinn for processing. And of course, Quinn got to throw her little stuff in about she's sorry, this, that, and that, but she'll forever love him. And then tells Quinn and Lieutenant Baker don't leave just yet. He then goes on to change his mind, and he will not be pressing charges against Quinn. So, of course, Lieutenant Baker done got upset now. He like, y'all really disturbing me with this soap opera shit type of drama that ain't got no business in my police department. But anyway, we go to commercial, we come back, we have Liam and Justin. Liam is saying everything he lost is just totally lost. Justin tells Liam to move on, period. Wyatt thinks Liam has pressed charges against his mother, and he comes up, and while he see them discussing stuff, he goes in and tears in Liam, this, that, and that. And Liam just gets so tired. He just said, look, man, I didn't even press charges. Your mama's a free woman. She can go, but I can't. I'm still at a standstill. I've lost everything, and I want somebody to pay, and I can't even make nobody pay for this stupid ass situation that's, we're here. And he goes on telling his mama's in the interrogation room, and, pretty much Liam wants to talk to her prior to them, I guess, dispersing from the area or the room of the police station. And at the point, De La Rosa, Lieutenant Baker, and Quinn, they're all sitting in the interrogation room, signing papers, making sure everything is dotted, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, to make sure Quinn gets pulled out of the police database so nothing won't happen with her credit, or just her profile as a citizen. That won't be on her record, because indeed Liam withdrew his request to press charges against her. So everything was copacetic, but De La Rosa, as Quinn's attorney, as well as Lieutenant Baker, told her to stay far away from Liam. Do them both a favor, and herself a favor. Stay away from Liam. But, of course, she don't hear nothing they talking about. She don't hear him, Lord, she don't hear him. So then Liam walks into the room with Quinn, and he asks, can he talk with her, by herself. And, of course, Quinn asked her lawyer and Lieutenant Baker to leave. She wasn't graceful with her anything. She was just like starstruck or starry-eyed to her Prince Charming. And, of course, they get up, they leave, and then Liam has a seat at the table. Excuse me. And he goes into asking her, who is she? Meaning, you know, she says she ain't this person. She says she ain't that person no more. So he's just trying to figure out who is the woman that he's staring at across the table from. And we go to a commercial. We come back from that commercial. And we go to Katie and Brooke. Brooke is saying Liam must be so angry and so displaced at this time. And they look at, and you know, they have to look at both sides of the coin in the story or what transpired between him and Quinn. He said, you know, both of them pretty much said Quinn got two personalities, and you know, nobody's a winner in this situation because you know she does have mental health issues. They need to address it. Did she hurt Liam in any other way? No, she didn't. And they just find it very weird. But Katie says Bill is hurting. And Brooke tells her to be there for Bill. And she loves that she's getting her sister back. By meaning Katie is telling her so much tea. And she's feeling okay about doing so. So Katie is being open and very transparent when it comes to Brooke about her issues and her insecurities. And how she fits and plays a part into that. Okay, we go to Justin and Wyatt. Wyatt is telling Justin he's glad that Liam didn't press charges against his mom. Justin says he hopes Bill sees it that way. Because, yes, he still has to go and tackle and run around the world with Bill on why he chose to let his son not prosecute versus letting her go free. Quinn is who we're speaking of. Then we have Quinn. Quinn says to Liam she has been asking herself the same question. Liam says she's a master manipulator. Liam is telling Quinn that he has nothing with Steffi anymore. He was in love with her. They had a plan of future together, and all that is lost because of her. And Quinn tells Liam, no, he tells Quinn prior to getting up, standing on his feet to leave, that they would never be nothing. She need to go on and live her life. Don't ever come to his doorstep again. Take it as a present and a warning to leave him alone, and don't ever make that mistake again. Quinn is telling Liam how much he has changed her, and she's going to make it up to him. She's going to make him proud of her. And you know, Quinn says she's Eve, and she starts to cry. And then Quinn tells him, you know, you loved me once, meaning Eve. And she tells Liam she's that woman still. That's the woman she has turned herself into. And that's pretty much where she views herself at. I'm like, well, you go ahead, girl. You go ahead. So she told him, you may be gone now, but rest and be sure that you're going to be thinking about me. You're going to want to come and get with me. And I'm going to be waiting on you. Pretty much, that ain't what she said, y'all, but that's what I got. So Quinn has definitely, I'm liking this new character. At first, I didn't think I would like it because I'm so used to Quinn being ruthless and shady and only caring about herself. But this particular person, she metamorphosized herself into after spending some alone quality time with Liam for several months. I want to say it was 3 months, how they try to make it out, you know, on the, their time frame of how long it took Stephanie to move on with Wyatt when she's supposed to been pining over and feeling bad because she couldn't find her Liam. But like I said, that's neither here nor there at this time. But she just pretty much told Liam, this is game on. I'm coming for you in a respectful, niceful way, and you're gonna miss me, and you're gonna be very reciprocal. You're gonna reciprocate what I'm giving to you. You're gonna reciprocate it back to me because I know you love me. So he looked at her kind of strange, but then he knew he felt feelings for her. I mean, my gosh, she had sex with the woman, and he's just gonna put up the front that, oh well, I thought she was my wife or this, that, and that. But yet in the other hand, you were saying you were feeling you needed to be connected to someone else, and someone else was drawing your energy of this, that, and that. But that didn't stop you from kissing on her, initiating, because yes, it was Liam's initiation to kiss on her and to get sex from his wife, who he called, he was love making love or whatever. But it still doesn't change the fact Liam had real feelings for Quinn. So basically, I'm like, yes, go on and hook that up. Hook it up, get a baby in it too, so Stephanie can keep her ass away from you, and hopefully everybody can have a wonderful life together with their current mates. All right. So So that was the episode for the Bold and the Beautiful that aired on this Wednesday, May 25th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, it was kind of boring in a sense, but yet it gave me some entertainment in between. So, Quinn always give me my entertainment regardless, even if she acting like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at this time, but I can get with her. Yes, I can. I can get with Quinn. So, and then Katie, I was glad to see Katie standing on her own 2 feet and understanding the predicament that she is in, and that she is too a warrior in her own right. And she has a husband, and she has a child, and she has extended family outside of her nucleus family that she made for herself, and she has to protect all that, and she has to be on an even keel. So she's recognizing, y'all. But okay, I'll see you tomorrow, giving you more play by play, blow by blow of the Bold and the Beautiful. Enjoy, guys. Good night.